Hello, Carol here with the Ironerite ironing machine. This machine was produced about 1948 from what I understand. It's model number 85. I picked it up at a thrift store and it works perfect. If you can find one of these, it makes ironing so much easier. As we know, the dreaded dress shirt, when it comes right out of the dryer, sometimes, especially if you don't take it right out, and a lot of times I will forget my laundry and it's the next day or it's been sitting in the dryer and it's super wrinkled. And what do? If you stand over the ironing board, I don't know if I just don't have the pressure in my hands to be able to iron it, but what will happen for me is when I'm standing on the ironing board, I'll iron and iron, use my starch, and I still have these kind of, it'll be smoother than initially when I started, but I'll still have some kind of crinklies in it, and I don't like that. I like my white shirts to be really crisp. So I'm going to use a little bit of spray starch, and this is just a general liquid starch that I'm putting in. There's a couple of types. You can get a lighter starch, and you can find most of this one. Actually, I could not find at my local fabric store. I was able to find that at Smart & Final. But the Best Press you can find at just about any fabric store, and that's a really great one too. And the Best Press also comes in a couple of fragrances, which makes it nice. They're really light. Comes in fragrances such as lavender. I think there's a rose, but they're really light, so they're not going to leave a lot of scent in your clothes, but they are going to give a light, fresh scent. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my motor on here, and I have my setting turned to just under cotton. I found that the cotton setting is just a bit too hot for my shirts, and it's pretty easy to scorch if you don't move through this pretty quickly. So I'll feed it in, and I feed it just past the cuff, because the cuff you do separately. I'll bring my roller down, and that's with a knee lever, and I'll go ahead and feed it through, and I've got another knee lever that allows me to stop and start the machine as I'm feeding it through to make sure that I'm getting it in there and not feeding any wrinkles through while I'm going. So let it around here. Go ahead and pop it up. Okay. And I moved a little slow, so you can see if you move too slow, you'll get the stop engine started. So I'm going to feed it through one more time on the other side, actually, because it's just like with regular ironing, you do need to iron both sides. Okay, my starch is wearing out. Sorry. That starch is really quick. Don't want to hold you up too long. Just wanted to share this with you because I found it to be an awesome tool around my house. And you can go on either side because it's open on both sides, so you can feed a variety of things through. I use it for large curtains. When I take my curtains down and wash them, it's awesome to be able to feed them through. And I gotta hit that one more time up here because I don't like the way that's looking. Feed it through on this end this time so I can give it a good pull. I'm just gonna go for just that section. I'm gonna pull it down, let it roll. Go ahead and pop that baby out. And as you can see, oops, oh wow, I don't want to re-wrinkle it, which you can do. And I've got a pretty heavy starch there. So as you can see though, it's got a really nice press to it. Let me smooth it out. I kind of messed it up. But you can see it's got a really nice smooth press to it, and I love that. Because, as again, it's opposed to going over it time and time again with your regular hand iron. And especially, like I said, if you have large things, I love to dress my table with a tablecloth. So tablecloths go through, the whole thing will fit through, and it makes it really nice. And if you would like to see a tutorial of that, because there's a couple of ways to do it. If you don't want a seam down the middle, there's another way to feed it through, and I can show you that, and it's awesome. Just hit me up and let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video.